A new group made up of PD and Grand Strand leaders and nonprofits is now taking its next steps to help people released from jail stay out of jail. Our Julia Richardson checked in with the Horry County Sheriff's Office about the PD Re-entry Council. Julia, what's the council working on right now?
Well, Rachel, the council's focus right now is getting resources together. When the council was just an idea, the focus was getting people interested. But addictions counselor for the Horry County Sheriff's Office says the community is passionate about this council. After an inmate takes a mugshot and gets booked at J. Reuben Long, that inmate gets help. The help can range from classes to workforce preparation. But when an inmate gets out of jail,
they don't have an ID. They don't have transportation. They don't have a place to stay, to shower, the clothes that you need to work.
So back in July, the Sheriff's Office gauged interest from different community organizations about forming a re-entry council to better support these men and women.
And this community is pretty on fire for it.
The Sheriff's Office says South Carolina's recidivism rate is the lowest in the country at 17.8%. Recidivism is the tendency for a convicted offender to go back to jail after release. Addictions counselor Francis Tufts says the Re-entry Council's goal is to lower that number even more.
We're trying to keep very action-oriented goals. We don't want to spend a couple years in planning because that's, it's an immediate need now.
Tufts says several organizations showed up to the council's first official meeting last week. Neighbor to Neighbor of the Carolinas will help with transportation.
It's needed. It's been needed for a long time.
Jason Orning is in charge of community engagement for the organization.
Connecting them to other places that they need to get get reacclimated, whether that could be helping out with an identification, whether that could be helping going over to the Social Security office or to a Medicaid office or to the DMV.
Transportation is just one of the subcommittees the council now has. Others include housing and mental health. Tufts says going forward, she hopes everyone can work together, bringing different strengths to the table.
I think what's notable is that we just have a community that's willing to help. Now we just have to put all the small pieces together.
Tufts says this region is the last in the state to form a re-entry council. She will travel to Columbia this Thursday to meet with the South Carolina Department of Corrections re-entry team. Live in the control room, Julia Richardson, WMBF News.